My name is BlueHead. This is installment 15. This YouTube campaign runs from installment 1 through 15. Today being October 15th, and in the previous installment, 14, it's sequential. I announced that today I would discuss my choice in running mates. Of course, this individual has no idea they've been selected because this campaign is a construct. It's a construct for an independent candidate, someone who should be running as an independent candidate for the presidency on November 6th. Well, that didn't happen, so we don't have 3 candidates. And I do understand how 3 creates a very difficult matrix and paradigm for an election in a political system such as ours. You detract from the front runner and the opposition, the candidate that espouses or embraces the values of this third candidate, this BlueHead, the American people. BlueHead is the voice of the American people. And your representation is this BlueHead with that light bulb and those gears. My running mate, again, is not aware they're being selected as a running mate, but I selected him. I'll tell you now, he is a male, and that's incidental to my selection because he just happens to have the history that we need and the track record we need on a professional level. And because of the things we have to do in the next 1 year, I'm not predicting 4 years, in the next 1 year, and I realize this monolithic structure called the American political organism, it's going to be difficult, but because we don't lean hard right or hard left, we're going to work with Congress and the Senate, and we're going to get this stuff done. More importantly, though, this individual who I'm selecting is a man of deep character and a man of great accomplishments, great achievement. Now, I've been watching from the back row, silently, his career. You'll recognize him instantly because he is a man of great political achievement. He is also a man who has stumbled on the weaknesses inherent in the human condition. Because at the end of the day, we're all imperfect. And this man, unfortunately, in that position, discovered his humanity and the weaknesses therein. And unfortunately, in this job, in this particular position, that can't happen. You need all of your integrity at all times for this period of time. I know I can manage that. He, unfortunately, had a collision with his humanity in the middle of his highest level of achievement. His name is Eliot Spitzer. And I know a lot of people are probably going to spit at me for that. Some of them because he's Jewish. Some of them because he's a pit bull. And particularly if I walk in lower Manhattan down Wall Street, and you shouldn't feel that way because if you're honest and your integrity is high, then you have nothing to fear from this guy. But he's decisive and he's brilliant. Intellectually, this man has no capacity for end state. There is no boundary or wall to his ability to retain and apply useful information. But he's got what it takes to doing the things we have to do, both on a national and international scale. Eliot Spitzer is a man of character, a man of integrity, and a man of action. More importantly, he's a pragmatist. I watched him do what he did in New York during successive greed-born infections that have sucked the lifeblood out of this country financially. They'll never suck the spirit out. We are limitless as a country based on our spirit alone. and our capacity and our ability. But that one industrial segment, and it is an industry, the financial services industry, has crippled us and the globe for the very last time. Because Eliot Spitzer is going to be the Vice President of the United States at the end of the day. And then hopefully he'll pick up the ball from there, and he'll be the next president afterwards. Yes, obviously, everyone knows it. Ex-governor of New York State. Guess where the dragon lives? In New York State. Not the dragon of the United States, the dragon on the planet. The dragon that lays the eggs around the globe for the other dragons to suck the cash out of the working person. They've done it over and over. Mr. Spitzer, to his credit, tried to stop them at every turn, and again, was either tripped up by the political infection that will put you in bed, or his humanity. Well, I believe in several things as a spiritual person. I believe in forgiveness. And if his wife and family have forgiven him for his indiscretions as governor, then I also as well. And of course, he could turn me flat down. It doesn't really matter. The fact is, if I can have a vision of leadership for this country, someone to take the helm, point us in the right direction, and make a statement to the globe that the United States of America is the premier leadership symbol they can count on, both now and 200 years from now. And they see that man standing on the bridge with me and the other men and women who will run this country and drive it straight to prosperity, peace, and the American ideal. This is the man to help do that job. We need him. He's good at it. And he's going to get the job done. He's varied from time to time on his political stance. I don't even know if he would ever consider politics again. But I think enough of him to put him right next to me, so that if someone shoots that little light bulb you see in front of you, and my lights go out, his is still burning brightly. And there will be a line of Eliot Spitzers, maybe not in look, character, ethnicity, and all that, but there will be other Eliot Spitzers. We need this man. It's a waste, it's a tragic waste of a tremendous talent and resource. Tragic. I watched it happen. I cried when it happened because I wanted this man to sit in the governor's seat for as long as they would keep him there. But that's something else. Term limits are something we will discuss going forward. Eliot Spitzer is my running mate. And I'm proud to have him stand next to me. And I would be proud to shake his hand and welcome him aboard. Stay tuned.